barbershop conversation now. We just ran into Keith Thurman one time. Thurman after the fight. That's Trill ponytail. What happened tonight, dog? What happened?
Man, you know what? I think he might have overestimated the older men. But one thing I feel like that played a big role was definitely the experience. And I think it's different when you're talking about someone who's as awkward as Manny is. He's so damn herky-jerky, but when he's in front of you and those punches are coming, it's a different story. But I feel like with everything that took place tonight, I feel like it just shows for like fighters like Floyd, just how good they really are. Cause Floyd, fought, man, he made it look easy for the most part, and you see this 4 years later, fighting a guy that's relatively in his prime, and it was a different story. So
greater respect for that.
Yeah, definitely.
I absolutely did as well. Especially me being a 41-year-old weekend warrior. These are 41-year-old professional athletes.
Yes, sir. Yes,
so
sir.
definitely puts it in great perspective.
Yeah, man.
Now you asked me, what should Manny do? What should you think Manny do?
I mean, if I was in his shoes, I mean, you on top right now. But if he still with the whole thing when he was saying like I want to prove something, why not bring on the winner of Earl and Sean? And I feel like that would be a great matchup. Sean, he's on you nonstop. Honestly, I don't see Sean beating Earl. So, I feel like with Earl, it'd be a different story. It'd be a different story for sure.
How would that fight play out?
Oh man. I feel like with Earl in his last fight, he showed you he could box. He's another 2 inches taller than Keith. Manny's like 5'5", 5'6", man, and I feel like there's so much. I feel like there's so much more for Earl as far as the positive, but Manny's speed is something else. His speed and explosiveness is something else. So, but I feel like if Earl took like a more relaxed approach to where he was coming in off the jab, and then does what he normally does and starts tearing, digging in and just weighing in on Manny. He's going to be way bigger. I would definitely put my money on Earl.
Did you get a chance to watch the press conference today? Earl Smith and Sean Porter?
Nah, I did not. Like, we seen them when they were on the screen, but it was a little like you couldn't really hear them, especially where we were sitting. So yeah.
And how long you been subscribed to my channel?
All right. So here's the thing with me. I've been following your channel. The rest of the fellas. LDBC. I've been following you guys for a minute, but I don't subscribe for the simple fact that the type of person I am and the dumb stuff that I see people write, and all the racism stuff, and like that really like brings me out of character, and I don't want to I feel like I get caught up more in that than anything. So I've been, I just make sure my views are in there every day. My girl right here, she'll tell you like my phone stay on. My phone stay on. Yeah, my phone stay on. I be driving, like I don't even be listening to music no more. I listen to someone from the LDBC or Ego, Dante, yourself, man. It's definitely for boxing fans and seeing that they don't really promote it on television like like a lot of these other mainstream sports per se. Like I look forward, but when I get off, I go straight to YouTube.
So you fuck with Trill Boxing Talk too?
Trill. I haven't been on Trill's pages like that. I haven't been on his channel as much as like you and Ego and Dante for sure. Yeah, but yeah, man, I definitely keep my eyes glued to the YouTube. Always listening for the great boxing talk and just the true, real boxing talk. So yeah, man, it's great to come out here today and be able to experience all this.
Sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Appreciate you, Keith, one time.
Oh yeah, man.
You ain't afraid to let it go.
hey, he let it go tonight. Yeah, but
Keith, I say, so you're coming back. So what should you do next?
Keith, I mean, I don't know if there was a rematch clause in this or what, but
I don't feel like it was just based on how they were talking in the press conference.
I want to say I seen an interview where I want to say he said there was, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
If no rematch clause, what should happen?
No rematch clause, what should happen? Oh man, you know, maybe running back with Danny. You know, running back with Danny, or you know, take the loser from Earl Sean, running back with you know, I think it's gonna be Sean, so he can run it back with Sean, and that was a great fight. That first fight, that was, you know, that was a fight I wish, that was a fight I really wanted to go to. I didn't get the chance to make it out there, but yeah, you know, I'm in the Bay actually. I'm in the Bay. Yeah. Yes, sir. You know,
that's important, man. Because people say, "Oh, black people don't spend money."
Oh, nah. Yeah, man. I was shit.
Did you drive or fly?
I flew. I was here for both Kovalev 1 and 2 with Dre. I came in from Mayweather McGregor.
Oh, you from the Bay? Let's talk about Dre. You fuck with my channel. What's your take on Dre?
Dre, you know, man, I like honestly, I love Dre, man. He's definitely, you know, he's one of my, you know, one of my favorite fighters for sure. But you know, but he, you know, I can't always agree with everything that he says. You know, but you know, just going off, you know, everything I used to watch him do in the ring, and like even being here for Kovalev and Ward, the first one, you know, seeing him have to dig down like that. You know, and you know, pull it out, and then in the second one, just come and really give it to him. You know, I don't want to hear all that. People, low blows, all that. Like, I feel like he took Kovalev's heart. You know, but
no, what up, bitch?
You want to play in the snow, dog? He's on top Thurman playing in the snow.
No, we good, bro. We good, bro.
I mean, it was a joke.
But yeah, man, it was you know, Dre, you know, he make his comments here and there, like, you know, even with the whole, with the Wilder fight, you know, and him kind of, you know, with Tyson Fury comments, like, oh, you wouldn't want that again, and he wanted it again, and, you know, Tyson went, got his little ESPN deal, got his little money, but, you know, kind of a duck move if you ask me, you know, so, I don't know. And I really wish he would have, you know, came out and spoke a little more on that.
Yeah, because he has power.
Yeah.
He has a voice.
Definitely, man.
And he needs it.
Yeah.
He needs it because he feels it. And the reason why I know he feels my pain and he understands where I'm coming from is because he watched him live it. Dan Goosen to Rock Nation. And then dealing with Kathy Duva and Kovalev 1 to Kovalev 2, you know, and so I think that it played a huge part, you know.
Yeah, man. You know, I honestly, I wish he wouldn't, you know, with as hot as the light heavyweight division is, you know, I felt like, you know, he had a couple more left in him.
Oh, he definitely had a lot more.
You know,
he had a lot in the tank.
Yeah. You know, I'm not him, so I don't know what he's going through. I don't know what he's going through on an everyday basis, you know. I heard a lot of stuff about his knee, you know, so, you know.
Signing off.
Yeah. All good, bro.
You listen to Town Biz? He's in the band.
Oh, yeah, I used to listen to Town. Town used to have me rolling, like, I used to listen to Town a lot before. He used to have me rolling, like. But you know what? I feel like he'll say what, like, sometimes, like, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
You know, so... You know,
Cali Enigma's up there too. You listen to Cali?
Nah, I don't.
You don't know what that is?
Nah, I don't know what Cali Enigma is. Yeah, between, I would say you, Ego, and Dante, that's like my 3 main channels right there. That's every day, man. I gotta
make sure I give you more content.
Yeah, you know, that's every day, man. So, you know, and I like that you guys. You know, I was gonna say I like that you guys go and you know, y'all speak on real stuff, man. That's not really like put out there like that. You know, like some people be like, oh, y'all race baiting, but they don't understand, bro. Like they don't understand. I'm half black, half Filipino. Like you don't understand the heat I used to catch.
So who'd you root for tonight?
Honestly, I came for the fight. I just came for a good fight. I'm a big boxing fan. I didn't have no no dog in the fight, but like the heat I used to catch from like some of my peers, as far as like when Floyd did fight Manny some years ago, like I would hear stuff that like you ashamed to be Filipino, like oh no, I don't get all that stuff, man. I don't get all that stuff, man. I feel like with a lot of the fighters, and that's one thing I wish Dre could have seen is I don't know how aware he was of like how people how they see him, how like with a certain demographic of fighters they always they always moving the goalposts back. It's
he's politically correct. He's a Democrat nor a Republican.
Yeah,
He's one of them. You know what I mean? Where Michael Jordan.
He's definitely though. He's still just being able to watch him, being able to being so close to see where he comes from, and all that, man. He was definitely he was something to watch, man.
Yeah, it just makes sense for him to be more cultural aware, being from the old, and having Jay Prince as his manager, Jay-Z as his promoter. It just made too much sense for him to pretend to be blind. He wasn't blind. He was pretending to be having a blind eye, and that kind of bothered me. Maybe I'm a little bit extreme, yes. Maybe I'm a little bit tough, yes. Maybe I'm too forthright, yes. But the bigger picture, I think we should understand.
Nah, yeah.
September 28th, you'll be in Staples Center.
We'll be at Staples Center. I'm definitely gonna try to see the way the job works and the off time. I gotta work with that, but I'm definitely gonna try to make my way down there, man.
We're gonna do a big event September 28th, all that week. So if you can make it, okay. Let me know.
Yeah.
Well, you'll hear on the show. Okay. I would love for you to come out. That was a good time.
Definitely.
Girl.
Yeah,
Appreciate you, though.
down in your neck of the woods, bro.
You're gonna be in my city.
Yes, sir.
I got the key to the city.
Yes, sir.
All right.